Hi, so I decided to do my presentation on orcas because they're my favorite animal, and I think that how they function and everything and their position in the animal kingdom is super cool. So I decided to specifically focus on the orca whales in the British Columbia, Alaska region of the world, just because I thought that there were a lot there and there's a lot of information on the orcas there. So let's talk about the metabolism and physiology of orca whales first. So the physiology of orca whales range diversely between adults, juveniles, due to their different diving capabilities for food. So as we know, like many other marine mammals, orcas will dive underwater for long periods of time without breathing to catch their food. And this is a physiological challenge because energy is being exerted, but oxygen transport is compromised. Orcas do use a lot of anaerobic metabolism though, because their ultimate goal is to consume prey. And in turn, this provides the sufficient energy that they require. Orca whales also naturally hunt in groups because when they're limited physiologically by diving abilities, they have to work together to be successful hunters. They form very close bonds with one another that allow them to split up food and protect each other from potential threats. Orcas, as we know, are very intelligent creatures, and they can each pick up on hunting strategies. Now we can talk about the interspecies interactions of orcas. So even though the ocean is quite vast, orca whales interact with many other marine animals because the orca is an apex predator and it doesn't have many predators. Their main interactions are going to be with their prey. Considering that they consume mammals, fishes, birds, and reptiles, there's going to be a lot of interactions. Some direct and indirect interactions that orcas have with are seals, sea lions, cod, zooplankton, phytoplankton, and benthic vertebrates. As we can see, like it affects this whole community. The extinction of orca whales would cause a massive change as they are an apex predator, as we know, and they are also a keystone species, meaning that if the orcas were to be removed, it would have very great effects on the community and they wouldn't be positive effects. It would decrease predation on several species, and that may sound good, but that means it will also increase predation on different species because these species aren't being hunted anymore. So everything is thrown off balance. There are many human impacts on orcas, and they're mostly negative. They're affected by PCBs, toxins, pollution, overfishing, boat traffic, and captivity. They're mostly affected by pollutants, and orca whales are usually contaminated by high levels of mercury, lead, and polychlorinated hydrocarbons. And this has led to several deaths of orcas. Researchers have stated that proximity to humans is the greatest threat to these animals. There have been dramatic declines in the population of orca whales in the past couple of years. And if we don't fix this, the orca whale population will suffer and will face potential extinction. Despite the negative impacts, there are some positive impacts that are going into play right now. There are conservation efforts to help the ocean and other